For anyone who isn't familiar with the concept, a recursive translation is when something is taken from one language, translated to at least one more, and then converted back to the source language. The results can be quite interesting. Anyway, let's go. I give you a little hero, Yan Dai, who lives on Drumlin Island, dreams of becoming a hero. One day, the main characters arrive on the island. At first, Dai is happy, but their real purpose is to steal his best friend, the legendary golden metallic slime, Gomi-shan. Princess Leona, I won't let you fall down. Dai takes Leona to a cave in the earth to perform a ritual, but she is suddenly attacked. I'm angry enough! Shining Dragon logo! Dark forces influence Dai's monster friends and drive them insane. Brass tries to convince Dai to leave. The main character, Teacher Avon, appears. The main character's trainer arrives and informs Dai of the Dark Lord's return. In order to save his loved ones, Dai undergoes hero training. Avon-style extreme hero training. Owen transforms into a dragon and attacks Dai. Dai resisted in vain. Wave Slash is required to defeat Avon Flame. Demon King Hadar appears. Unleash Kai Hazan's special move. When Dai is removed from training, someone invades the island. The person who appears in front of Ivan is the worst person. Final mark Provisional Huddle and Owen. Ivan is captured by Daryl, who has become more powerful than ever. In order to protect his students and the world, Ivan uses his last strength to confront Hadar. Ivan perishes from a self-sacrifice spell, masters the ultimate technique. Dai can only watch. Finally, the conflict between IBN and Hydra ends. Farewell, Delmorin Island, on a journey to a great adventure. After a shocking event, Dai bids farewell to all his monster friends on Drumlin Island and embarks on a great adventure with Bob. Wander through the monster forest. Monster King Crocodile appears. On the way to King Romus's castle, Dai and Pops rescue a girl who is alone in the forest, when a stranger suddenly appears in front of them with a strange weapon. Howling Void Axe, good at Avon-style sword techniques. The group meets Crocodile, the general of the Beast Regiment, who is ordered by Darar to kill Dai. The person we call our Master Ivan, the memories left behind along with the magic gun. With the help of his mother, Dai launches an attack on Crocodile. Pops also joins in, and the battle intensifies. When Mom sees the fight between Dai and Bob, she remembers the words Owen told her when she was little, and she makes a decision. Bishop Uma's Abuela's Trap. Fake hero party. Mamu officially joins the party, and the three head to Romus, where they meet familiar heroes. Surprise attack by the Demon Beast Army. Save the Romos Kingdom from the crisis. Crocodile Monster King's all-out attack begins to conquer the Romos Kingdom. Why? Belize Attack Day, the cowardly Bishop of Yuma. Dai confronts Crocodile at Romus Castle. Crocodile decides to use the weapons Zavola gave him. Make a trembling sound. Just a little courage. Dai is seriously injured in an attack by the vengeful King Crocodile. Mamu tries to save Dai, but he is captured by Hydra. The magician shows it from his collection to Bob, who is paralyzed with fear. At a party of fake heroes, Mazobo talks about his past. An exorcism spell that brings about miracles. Friendship still exists. Pop Ozer musters up the courage to take on Crocodile and confront the Beast King one-on-one. Rage symbol hits! Cool Monster King Crocodile. On Sun's orders, Dai, Bob, and Mum work together as allies to defeat Beast General Crocodile. Cross the sea! The leaders of the Demon King's army gather. After winning the battle against Crocodile, Dai and his friends head to the kingdom of Babunica, where they are attacked by the Army of Darkness and the Army of the Dead. When Dai arrives, he sees an incredible sight. Meanwhile, Dread summons all the army commanders, but a terrifying enemy appears? Magic Swordsman Yunkuru! A mysterious swordsman appears in the abandoned castle ruins of the Babanika Kingdom. Although he is a true disciple of Ivan, it turns out that he is not a messenger of justice, but a faithful servant of the great demon king Valen. The focus of revenge is Ivan, the strongest black sword of hatred. Junker wears the jet black armored blade Ondu and confronts Dai and the others. Why does Yunkuru hate Ivan so much? To answer his mother's questions, Jonko reveals his past with Owen. Fight against the Black Spirit! Junker blocks all of Dai's attacks and counterattacks with a final blow to Dai using a combination of Demon Puppet Grab and Bloody Scride. But at that moment, an unexpected new ally appears and saves him. Mom is in danger! Let's join forces and summon lightning! Thanks to Crocodile, Dai and Bob are able to escape. Bob tells Dave that he can't save Mamu and Leona unless he defeats Uncle. Morning is coming. Pop makes a plan to defeat Junker and suggests using a certain magic. Please save the young lady! Infiltrate the underground demon castle and the labyrinth of death! Dai and Pop infiltrate the underground demon king's castle, fall into Junker's trap, and are invited to the battlefield to test the lightning spell Raiden. Thank you, memories. My father's true voice. Jungle faces Ryan's curse. His spell failed, and Dai fell prey to Junker's bloody scride. At that moment, Mother appeared and handed Gunkel the spiritual envelope that was in the hidden room. The shocking truth about Jonkel's past was written there. Farewell, lonely warrior! He sat holding a magic sword. Dai continues to fight Hyunkel even though he loses consciousness. With Dai unconscious, He invented a new technique that combined two magics into one sword. A friend from heaven! Please hurry to Leona. After the fierce battle with Yunkuru, Dai and his friends head off to find Leona. They fire flares and Amy from the Boobnik Troika greets them and takes them to where Leona is hiding. But General Blizzard from the Fire and Ice Bureau arrives first. I will protect Leona! Showdown! Hero versus Commander of Ice and Fire. Confront Dai Blizzard. Although his magic sword is effective, Blizzard summons his disciples to create his two stunning towers. Barrier of Ice and Fire! Yes! Leona becomes a frozen girl. Blizzard attacks him by firing stones from his body, signaling the activation of the Fire and Ice barrier. Surrounded by fields, the Dai tribe is weakened. The Blizzard places a freezing curse on the princess, forcing the group to flee. Ivan's best friend? Turf's great mage's great training. Madrip is a great wizard who lives in a cave. He resists helping at first, but upon learning that Dai is Owen's newest student, he agrees to help rescue Leona. Meanwhile, the Dark Sparrow army comes up with a plan. Leona Rescue Operation! Landing on Velha Island. The group makes a plan to rescue Princess Leona. While the group completed a short training session, Badak completed an improvised bomb to destroy the tower. Meanwhile, the remaining generals begin to move. Nemesis Citrus! Pop, stand up, be brave! When Dai and Badak arrived at Dark Flame's tower, Zephora, Mistron, and their army of monsters were waiting for them. Citrus waits for Pop and Mom in a dark ice tower. Dai and his friends are in danger. Then, an unexpected savior appears. The warrior is back! Showdown between Junker and Hador. Pop and the people are shocked by Yunkuru's appearance. Looks like Crocodile saved him. After coming to help Owen's students, Jungle sends Bob and Mum to Belga's tower to confront Hador. A shining life, grand cross of the ultimate martial spirit. The fierce battle between Jungle and Delore continues until the death. Defeated, Jungle remembers the technique Ivan once tried to learn but forgot, and attempts to use it against Dora and his demon army. Blizzard's tenacity for victory. Storm knocks out Flowers in Bakudan, Iowa. Dai, Pop, and Mama arrive at Belga Tower, but are stopped there by Blizzard. Realizing that he was at a disadvantage, Blizzard smashed himself into a stone ball and launched himself as a projectile. At that moment, Owen's words came to Dai's mind. End! Afan Critstain's final secret. The party against Dungan in Kazan began to fall one by one. However, due to Dai's swordsmanship, he heard directly from Wubin that he can use Corsigen to cause an explosion. With this knowledge, Dai attempts to take Blizzard's essence into his mind's eye. Evan Strash! Now, cut everything out. Dai's core is destroyed by Wu Lishan, and his body is split by Blizzard. Mistburn appears and gives Blizzard the ultimate armor to the Shadow Legion. A blizzard hits Dai. However, Dai was not surprised after completing the Afan-style sword technique, cutting off the student's path, and making a decision. While Babaniga is being rebuilt, Dai and his friends prepare for the next battle. My wonderful mom friend, until we meet again. Mom makes her decision after hearing Matrev's words, but Bob finds the courage to tell Mom how he feels. Meanwhile, Warren's personal murderer Kilwan and his friend Pororo appear before Delar. What would they say to him? Shopping at Banjana! Let's go to the store. Dai and Leona head to Nagarna Kingdom to obtain Dai's new weapon. Freed from her duties as a princess, Leona enjoys shopping. Dai and Bob spend time marveling at the sights they see for the first time. New encounters and new threats await them. The Super Dragon Army has landed! Protect Nagarna City. Dai deals with the dragon attacking Vanjana. His sword breaks. They are joined by a dragon that Bob was unable to defeat. Everyone prepares for defeat, but Dai releases the power of the dragon symbol. The mysterious world of Tyron. The legend of the Sleeping Dragon Knight. Navarre and Merle realize the truth that Dai himself does not yet know and take him to the pavilion of the Kingdom of Tarn to find out the truth. Dragon Commander Ballin says, Dragon Knight's quest! Baran learns of the Dragon Knight's mission, explains the reason for the Dragon Knight's birth, and the shocking truth about Dai is revealed. Parent-child relationships are a sad fate, battle between father and son. Dragon Knight tells Baron Dai that he is his son. Dino, but despite this, Dai steals everything from Baron. Perna reverses Styles with the final attack. The strongest secret is the dragon's martial spirit? Please protect us! As the secret of the Dragon Knight's superiority, Dragon Aura spread. Balin becomes immune to Crocodin's attacks. Crocodin continues to fight Burn with his new attack. Beast King Congenial attack. Woke up! The hero's path to immortality. The group is on the verge of defeat and still attacks Brienne together, but Brienne comes up with a plan. It's all the same thing. Thank you for the registration question?